What is up, guys? It's HogeezHoagies, and back with another video for you all. Today we're playing Thought Experiment Simulator, of which I tried the demo months and months and months and months and months ago. This is the first time I've ever actually booted up the game itself. I am in the mode selection menu now. That's crazy.
Story mode, but it's totally up to you.
I am gonna trust your judgment on that one. Though I will raise the voice volume by just a tad. And now we're gonna get into it. The story mode. Is that this one? Yeah, it's a story mode. Exploring thought experiments and gain insight through their perspectives. Go! In this game, thought experiments are based on real-life academic theories. Story mode, designed for those with limited philosophy knowledge, helps you understand each thought experiment with basic explanations, ensuring you grasp what's going on. If you prefer to skip the dialogues, use the fast-forward button to quickly move on. Completing the dialogues unlocks the corresponding level in sim mode for you to play. The core fun of the game comes from sim mode, so it's okay to not read the dialogue carefully. The game's creator isn't an expert in philosophy, so there might be academic mistakes in dialogues. Noted.
Now, when you click an icon, a story mode button will pop up. This will take you to the dialogue scene I mentioned earlier. You can choose to read through the dialogue or skip it, and then you'll be brought to the playable part, which is called sim mode. Enjoy.
Okay. Story mode. This part of the game is a little educational. So I should Alt F4. If you're already familiar with this thought experiment or prefer not to read text, you can use the skip button to the left. Otherwise, click the start button on the right. The trolley problem presents a moral dilemma where a runaway trolley can be redirected to save many lives at the cost of one. Yes. This scenario probes the ethical tension between utilitarian principles prioritizing the greater good and the protection of individual rights. I see. It's not voiced. Oh, hi. Frederick? No, I wasn't reading that! I don't like the trolley problem. Oh, if you just pull the lever, you sacrifice just one person to save 5 others. I don't know German, I'm sorry. It's not. Hello, Aristotle, a Greek philosopher, made pivotal contributions across metaphysics, ethics, logic, and natural sciences. He championed empiricism, asserting knowledge derives from sensory experience, and introduced theology, the idea that everything in nature has a purpose. His theories on virtue, ethics, casualty, and the prime mover deeply influenced Western philosophical thought. Ooh. It's not banal. It's a compelling ethical dilemma that challenges our principles. To act or not, each choice bears its own consequence. Yes, it's Confucius. Confucius was a Chinese philosopher whose thoughts centered on morality, social relationships, and justice, laid the foundation for Confucianism. He emphasized the importance of ethics in personal and governmental conduct, the role of benevolent leadership, and the value of education in cultivating virtue and societal harmony. His teachings profoundly shaped East Asian culture. It speaks to the core of human morality. How do we choose when each path leads to harm? Redirecting the trolley saves more lives, aligning with the means, seeking the greater good while minimizing harm. What kids these days call utilitarianism. What's the end? Righteousness in killing an innocent whose life is no less valuable than the other 5? What of his dignity and rights? True Confucius, our actions must also reflect our ethical values. So maybe the wisdom lies in discerning the right course, even in the face of such moral ambiguity. Still, does the act of redirecting the trolley itself carry a moral weight, or is it the consequence of the action that defines its righteousness? Yes, I can click the who is this. I can read you. Frederick, a German philosopher, challenged traditional morality, famously declaring God is dead to signify the decline of religious and metaphysical certainty. He emphasized the will to power, the importance of individualism, and the concept of the Übermensch. I need Chris in here. His work profoundly influenced existentialism, postmodernism, and psychology. Fun fact, Chris does actually know a bit of German. But redirecting the trolley asserts a dominance over fate, a refusal to passively watch many's demise, a great example of the will to power. Free will and agency, I agree, but like Confucius say, Would you be taking away that one innocent's agency with your twisted dominance over fate? That's the burden I carry for asserting my will. You see, this is why I don't like the trolley problem. You still haven't told us why you don't like the problem, and we haven't solved it either. Life is not a problem to be solved. There's no answer at the end. However, the trolley problem forces you to confront an oscillation between morality. Only the weak seek refuge in moral certainties. The strong create their own values, and these values cannot come from mere calculations. Yes, even if calculated, the intention and righteousness of the action are what truly defines its moral value. Now we're getting somewhere. The action is not as important as the virtues behind it. Nietzsche? I don't know how to pronounce that. Nietzsche, why are you laughing maniacally? Now, if you ask me, the ultimate will to power is derailing the train. Play it now? Yes.
Ah, welcome. I suppose you're here for something entirely ordinary. But let me be clear. This is not your typical ride.
I see.
You might face some deceptively simple choices. Twists on the classic trolley problem. But remember, not everything is as it seems.
Interesting.
Enjoy the conundrum. Or don't. It's entirely up to you.
And if I don't? 2, 1. I don't... Okay, curse. Sure. I don't know how the controls work.
Less is
Okay, I
more,
click on you.
in terms of survivors, I mean.
Free will? I just wanted to kill less people. Nope, I killed a koala, sorry. Rip. That's really loud.
Well, this koala's lazy day just turned into a very abrupt stop.
Oh, you know what? They could have just jumped out of the way. We kill the pineapple on pizza. Oh, holy hell, you're tall. Would the kangaroos have jumped out of the way, though?
From fruit on pizza.
I'm a true hero. Italy is happy. I think I killed the wedding cake, honestly.
Cake down. I repeat, cake down. Party's over, folks.
I didn't want to kill the millions of people just for a cake.
Now you must choose between a teleport machine and a time machine. What could possibly go wrong?
I think we destroy the time machine. The ability to teleport is far too useful and far less likely to cause paradoxes.
You've just traveled back to ancient Greece. Trolley wasn't
What?
invented yet.
But
Here's just a nice straight road.
But
You ask me what's in your hand? That's just a toilet plunger.
No, stop it!
Here comes Sisyphus.
Stop, Sisyphus! No!
Sisyphus just rolled by with his boulder. Quite a sight, isn't it? Do you think he's happy with his endless task? Or is it just another version of our trolley problem?
I didn't get a choice. Kill the aliens or the dinosaur? I like dinosaurs. We kill the aliens. Goodbye.
I hope they don't have friends coming to look for them.
I thought I destroyed the time machine. I didn't think I was going to use it. Kill unicorn or dragon. Hello. Are you oh, it abducts the trolley. Okay, bye.
Congratulations. Your ride has been upgraded.
Cool, I saved both of them. That's crazy. Sure. What? We're upside down now.
We're seeing things from a different angle.
We're not, though. I fixed it. Oh.
That guy enjoys his new lily pad.
Oh. I was trying to make the train go. There we go, let's go!
Doing? This is a thought experiment, not a drifting competition! You're absolutely ruining the scientific process here.
It's Beyblade! Okay, what if we kill the kangaroos now? Actually, can I just kill everyone? Oh, no, I can't. Unfortunate.
Who knew the trolley was part of a kangaroo's natural predator list?
I did. Oh! I will kill all pizzas.
Again with the drifting. This isn't a racetrack. You're turning a serious philosophical dilemma into a stunt show. What are you trying to prove here?
That I can, I guess. Now he's just confused. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, bye.
I guess for you, cake comes before, well, a lot of other things.
I did that on accident, I'm sorry. Oh, what if I break both here?
Well, if drifting trolleys is your idea
Now
of
I'm
philosophy,
spinning.
who am I to stop you? Go on, drift away. I'll just sit back and enjoy the chaos you seem to love so much.
I do love chaos. Oh. Bye, Sisyphus. I can't seem to stop you. Ba-dum. Kill everyone! Oh, the dinosaurs are sad. Hey, stop that. I want to make a decision!
This is one small step for Trolley, one giant leap for a UFO.
I want to
Safe
kill the
travels.
unicorn. Okay, we killed the dinosaur. What killed the dinosaurs? Me!
Well done! You've just made the dinosaurs even
Even
more
more
extinct.
extinct. Now there's nothing stopping me from killing both fictional creatures. You know what, actually I'll just kill the unicorn.
Who wouldn't want their commute to be a bit more fantastical?
Exploded into confetti and rainbow sprinkles. Okay, I need to know what happens on this one if I spin it. It's Beyblade! Oh, okay. I'm going to... I was trying to kill both the
Just promoted
witches.
Frog to human. Hope he enjoys the job market.
No! I wanted to kill both the witches. Your objective is to collect all the stars on the level, each representing an unlockable achievement. If you feel it's too difficult, you can choose to exit at any time. If you leave and return later, your stars will be saved, but your progress will be reset. I see. Start to get bored, feel free to leave and move forward to the next level. Okay. What is this one? Brudian's ass. Sure. Buridan's ass is a thought experiment in philosophy, illustrating the paradox of choice. A donkey, equally hungry and equidistant from two identical bales of hay, unable to decide, starves to death. It highlights the challenges of decision-making when faced with equally attractive options. Ah, so it's just like me, for real, for real. Socrates, the Greek philosopher, a foundational figure in Western philosophy, emphasized the importance of ethics and knowledge through his method of questioning, aimed at encouraging critical thinking and uncovering underlying beliefs. He believed in the pursuit of virtue and the interconnectedness of knowledge and moral character, famously asserting an unexamined life is not worth living. Tell that to majority of people on the internet nowadays. Being equally hungry and thirsty, the donkey is stuck between a bale of hay and a bucket of water, unable to choose. What does the ass reveal about decision-making? I don't know, what does it? If the donkey... my ass determines that I am currently sat in my chair. Hannah Arendt, a German-born American political theorist. German-born American. I guess of American heritage, born in Germany? Huh. Is celebrated for her profound analyses of the nature of totalitarianism. In her influential work, The Origins of Totalitarianism, she explores the roots and characteristics of tyranny, analyzing the rise of fascism. Arendt's philosophical inquiries advocate for the defense of human dignity, establishing her as a cornerstone of contemporary political thought with her concept of the banality of evil. If the donkey represents a rational agent, then indecision can indeed be fatal. Though as a political theorist, I don't particularly care for abstract paradoxes like this. Real life is rarely this binary. The donkey's dilemma reflects a lack of true knowledge. In knowing deeply, one would see a choice where seemingly none exists. I choose both! Spider-Man always! You could argue that this is a false dichotomy produced from irrationality. But even with equal options, one must choose to act. Isn't this a limitation of rationality? Yes, Arendt. Action! We only assert our will through actions, despite uncertainty. And it is only righteous to choose and commit to a path, even if the paths seem to be equal outcomes. I see this paradox as less of an actual choice between water and hay, but more as a choice between action and inaction. But reason still doesn't offer any insight into the right choice. It's either thirst or starve. There's a balance and moderation that should guide our decisions to choose not just with the reason, but with the virtue. Choose not to decide is still an exercise in one's agency. Surely, your acquaintance Lousy would agree that inaction, while aligned with the natural flow, can be the most profound form of action. And you both might be right. Agency lies in both action and inaction. Each bears its own consequence and virtue. Ah, so when I'm at McDonald's and I can't figure out what to order, me sitting there holding up the line for 10 minutes trying to figure it out is itself an action. It's a choice to not choose for 10 minutes straight. Consider then the implications for political action. This donkey, this ass, if you will, unable to decide, starves. Does society not suffer similarly when leaders falter at decision? True! Leadership indeed mirrors this. Without the courage to decide, the leader, like the ass, fails in their duty to those they guide. Hence, the quality of a decision does not solely rest on the equality of options, but on the urgency and ethics of choice. And what say you, Confucius, about the inner virtues that must accompany these decisions? It is through cultivating inner virtues that we discern the better path, even if the choices seem outwardly identical. And as a leader on duty, I say we should really decide where to eat, lest we starve like the ass. Hell yeah. Hello, donkey.
You will tangle with a famous dilemma, making choices that twist classic philosophical quandaries into amusing results.
I see.
Let's see if you can guide this famously indecisive donkey or not.
I will
The
try.
fun, after all, is in the attempt and the absurdity of the outcomes.
I'm gonna go water.
You've gone for hydration, but the donkey remains firmly in his
I need it to
existential crisis.
not be.
Hydration first. An excellent strategy. Endorsed by our four-legged friend, however.
But like, do
Choice
it.
for water made, but the donkey prefers the art of standing still.
Get the water!
You go for water. Seems like you're thinking about the donkey's kidneys. If only he'd take a step.
God damn it!
In the end, the donkey's commitment to indecision was, ironically, his final decision. Before we proceed to the next round, let's take a moment to reflect on your experience with this level. This particular thought experiment posed quite a challenge in converting philosophical quandaries into interactive gameplay, and your feedback is crucial for refining it. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on how the scenario played out, and any suggestions you might have for improvement.
My suggestion would be the ass
Rate
should
this
listen.
level's gameplay on a scale from 1 to 10.
8 out of 10. The donkey should have listened.
Actually, the game's creator is willing to see whatever score. In the previous design, you would be forced to rate a
Really?
but not anymore. He has updated the game. The game was released on July 22nd, and by the time I record these lines, it's August 1st.
Of what year?
In the past week, he has checked every review on Steam and noticed that most of the negative reviews are about being forced to rate a 10 here. But do you know why he added the rating gameplay here? Because in the initial design of this level, the donkey was just standing there, and players could click hay or water. That's it. The original gameplay was this boring and plain. That's why he added more stuff in this game that might not be that philosophical or related to the thought experiment, but just to entertain you as a game itself. And to laugh at himself for the original boring design, he added the rating part because no one would choose to rate it a 10, not even himself. So he guessed it would be humorous to force a 10 rating. But that probably went too far and caused a bad experience for some players. Apology for that. Anyway, let me reveal some new stuff. Some efforts he put into this level to try and make this boring thought experiment more entertaining.
The donkey died. New donkey.
The
Get water.
Seems inviting. Too bad the donkey isn't feeling adventurous today.
What about food?
You clearly have a preference for hay, but the donkey is still weighing his options.
What about this? Drink. It's a unicorn! No!
Aha! When you thought the potion would give our donkey a fairy tale ending, the trolley returns with a splash of color. Even in a world of magical transformations, some things remain brutally consistent.
I caused that. That's my doing. God damn it. New donkey. Trampoline.
Our donkey
Star
is taking a
KO?
leap of faith into a new career as a high jumper.
I never
Here's hoping he finds what he's looking for out
learned
there, beyond the edge of the screen.
A cuckoo clock. Huh? Oh!
Who needs a bird when you can have a boxing glove pop out?
It killed the horse.
Lesson learned. Always expect the unexpected, especially when clocks start throwing punches.
Poor donkey. Dope. It was a fucking Oh no. Water. Oh, it's a dragon too, and I killed the dragon. I did not kill the dragon actually.
Into a fire-breathing spectacle, only to be extinguished by the
ever-punctual trolley.
Seems like even when donkeys breathe fire like dragon, they can't dodge destiny.
Dope. I like how all the sound effects are just voiced. What did you eat? Bubblegum. I see. Oh. Hi, what?
The chewing gum turned our donkey into a makeshift rocket, complete with propulsion, courtesy of its own natural gases. Who could have predicted that a bubble-blowing session would launch a donkey lunar mission?
But it died.
Even with such an impressive exit strategy, the moon is no place for a donkey. Or any of us, really.
Back here again. iPhone? Hey, yo, Huh? Why you have such a long selfie stick?
Age, even a donkey isn't safe from taking a perfect selfie. Unfortunately, this donkey's quest for social media fame turned shockingly electrifying. That's one way to go viral, but probably not the kind he had in mind.
Why donkey die? Dope. Okay. Death. Fantastic death. Variously fantastic death. I see. To the next level, I guess. Fuck you, donkey. Brain in a vat. God. Hello. Oh, it's Descartes. Descartes. I think it's Descartes. René Descartes, a French philosopher and mathematician, made seminal contributions to modern philosophy and science. Known as the father of modern philosophy, he emphasized reason as a path to knowledge, famously stating, "Cogito ergo sum." I think, therefore I am. Descartes introduced dualism, distinguishing between mind and body. In his work in analytical geometry, has significantly introduced He introduced Western thought for the first time. He was the first to ever think. His meditations on first philosophy laid the foundation for future philosophical and scientific endeavors. Brain in a vat, what a horrifying theory. The mere thought of our perceptions all being an illusion is unsettling, let alone the idea of us being suspended brains in vats, isolated from the cosmos. Laozi, an ancient Chinese philosopher. Laozi? That's probably Laozi. An ancient Chinese philosopher traditionally credited with founding Taoism and authoring the Tao Te Ching, emphasized living in harmony with the Tao, or the fundamental nature of the universe. His philosophy, Jesus Christ, I'm far too tired. His philosophy advocates simplicity, spontaneity, and non-action, promoting a life of peace, balance, and alignment with the natural world. It challenges our very sense of reality and truth, but tell me, how does this align with your own ideas? It parallels my evil demon hypotheses. If an all-powerful being can deceive us, then how can we be certain of anything? The reality we perceive is but a fragment of the whole. My friend Zhuangzi once dreamt he was a butterfly, and upon waking, he wondered if he was a man dreaming he was a butterfly, or a butterfly dreaming he was a man. Is this not similar? I'd love to meet this Zhuangzi. However, the theory doesn't really align with my will to power, that our perception shapes our reality, not the other way around. Yet if we cannot trust our senses, how do we know the will to power itself is not an illusion? Sonic Forces would like to say hello. As long as we're under the Phantom Ruby's influence, it is our reality. So the brain of the vat is actually infinite in there. Trust in the simplicity of Tao, embrace the natural order, and whether we are brains and vats or beings of flesh, our essence remains unchanged. Now see, how would you feel the Tao and natural flow of the cosmos when your perception is being fed by artificial electrical signals and simulations of events? I think he meant that it's important to keep a cool head. Hee, see what I did there? The truth lies in harmony, and accepting the flow of Tao. Whether we dream or are awake, the path remains. Cortez, doesn't this theory also disprove your I think, therefore I am? I think, therefore I am thinking. And no amount of fake perception can take away my conscious thoughts, at least proving the existence of my mind. In the end, what matters is how we live within the constraints of our perceptions. That said, if I really were a brain in a vat, I'd love to be put back into my own body. Me too. Oh, I didn't read that. Shit.
Science lab, you'll question the very fabric of your reality.
It's infinite!
Oh, and if you think you know what's coming because you've heard of brains and vats, think again, my friend. Inspecting the vat and hoping to find some deep, dark secrets.
Oh, it's a memory puzzle. Swirly boy. House shape.
Nothing
Triangle.
says deep philosophical investigation, quite like matching some shapes.
Wait. Oh, I have to match all of them. Oh. This is unfortunate.
Yes, deciphering the depths of human consciousness through the
I
art
did it.
of shape matching.
Oh god, I freed infinite.
Wait, what? You solved the puzzle, and suddenly everything zooms out. Are we still in the same lab? This makes no sense at all.
Oh, true. Oh, okay, bye. Italian attack. What? Okay, bottle plus
You're
bottle
mixing those liquids now.
equals brain.
Hope you know what you're doing, because I certainly don't have a clue.
I made orange! Oh,
There you go.
goodbye.
Floating up like a birthday party decoration. How's the view from up there?
Quite nice.
The chemistry
Red
set?
and blue.
Oh, come on. The real mystery is in the vat, not these.
I
birds
made
and flies.
purple! Invisibility potion. Oh, no, he's just gone.
Well, it seems you've just
Just died.
disappeared. Should I call someone, or will you be popping back soon?
I think I just died. Just poof, gone.
Back
Alright,
at it
let's
with
try
the
green.
potions.
Yes, I will make all the
After that
potions.
last wild ride, I'm not sure if I'm excited or terrified to see what happens this time.
Green. Oh no.
One moment it's just you, and suddenly
I
it's
have
a
made
screen
multiple
full
of me.
yous. How many of you does it take to solve a puzzle, I wonder?
Just me. Can I take the brain out of the vat?
I wonder if that brain thinks you're just a part of its simulation.
Who knows? Do I get a... Found the brain. It's right there. Ooh. It's right there. It's the brain. How do I interact with you, though? File plus file equals
Hey,
brain.
we're here for the brain. This is a philosophical simulation, not a high school science class.
I don't know. I can just make things. Red. Oh, I'm a
giant
snail now.
Snail transformation. This twist feels familiar, as if drawn from the pages of a nightmarish spiral tale.
Wasn't there a SpongeBob episode where he turned into a snail?
Here we go again.
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying my
Your
best.
dedication to unpredictable transformations is truly something to behold.
I liked the cloning one. And now I'm yellow.
Now you've
Quack.
turned into a cat. Fluffy and adorable, but do you also feel the urge to knock things off tables?
I sure do. Alright, we shall mix blue and blue. I'm blue. If I were green, I would die. Found the brain.
Looking for a brain, and you found one. Yours. A bit of an extreme method, but effective.
It's cool, okay? Being blue rips your brain out of your head. Good to know. Okay. Oh god, we have to do the Sisyphus one. George Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, a German philosopher, developed a comprehensive philosophical framework known as absolute idealism. He emphasized the dialectical method, proposing that history and reality progress through contradictions and their resolutions. Contradictions? Hold it! Leading to the evolution of ideas. Hegel's work on the nature of freedom, consciousness, and the state has profoundly influenced Western philosophy. He hasn't introduced it, unfortunately. A man condemned to roll a boulder up a hill, only to watch it roll back down upon reaching the top. What a cruel fate. Hypatia? Hypatia. Let's go with that. A Neoplatonist philosopher in Eastern Roman Empire taught mathematics, astronomy, and philosophy. Plato makes sense. She espoused the Neoplatonic view, emphasizing the pursuit of intellectual and moral excellence and the idea of a single ultimate truth beyond the physical world. She is celebrated as a symbol of learning and virtue. Tragic mythology aside, I always saw it as more of a metaphor, reflecting the eternal struggle in our quest for meaning amidst it all. How does it reflect our struggles? It seems to me an exercise in futility, a punishment rather than a lesson. I mean, in most interpretations, it is a punishment for Sisyphus, isn't it? But what if the futility is the lesson? I like to think, admittedly, so I feel better for him, that Sisyphus finds his purpose conquering the eternal challenge. It mirrors our pursuit of knowledge and truth, Socrates, despite how futile the attempt seems. So in a sense, the challenge is not the boulder, but understanding why we push it. That our struggle must push us closer to virtue. Yes! And through this endless cycle, we don't just be, but become ourselves. Yet even after we become ourselves, is there still no escape from this cycle? Maybe what we need is not escape, the acceptance of our condition. A lot of people could learn from that. We should find freedom in accepting our condition, because this way we can learn and grow, despite the return of the boulder. I agree. I know that I know nothing, but does facing an absurdity forced upon us not make us detest the struggle? True. It's barely 3 a.m., says the talking flower that couldn't be heard because it's too far away from the mic.
Focus. Let's take a breath together.
Thank you, talking flower. Yes, but in that moment of struggle, we are most alive, fully engaged with the essence of our existence. And fucking Discord! What just went off? Ah, that just went off. Ta-da! Oh, that got far. Don't you just love it when you casually find that someone has been hacked in a Discord server that you're in, and so shit is hitting the fan rapidly. I think that's my favorite thought experiment. The experiment of how much thought these people had in their brains in order to get their accounts hacked. My guess is none. Not a thought. In a way, my dialectical process is also framed in such eternal struggle. Thesis and antithesis, through sublation, forms the synthesis until it becomes the new thesis. Repeat. I see now, Sisyphus in his eternal toil teaches us the value of perseverance, the dignity in struggle, and the beauty of the human condition. A beautiful lesson indeed. It is not the weight of the boulder, but the strength of our spirit to bear it that defines us. Okay. Sisyphus from Greek mythology represents the absurd human struggle. In existentialist philosophy, Sisyphus rolling a boulder uphill symbolizes life's inherent challenges and the pursuit of meaning despite apparent futility.
Ah, you find yourself at the foot
It's
of the
Sisyphus.
hill, ready to take on an endless challenge. Move forward, and let's see how you face the slope of existential conundrum. Oh, and if you've played the demo before, you might notice something's
I
different.
did play the demo.
Sisyphus begins his ascent. Each click, a step toward the inevitable summit. With each footprint you find, he marches steadily upward. Yet the hill looms ever daunting.
No. Over again.
What's this? A new
A new
hat?
hat?
Sisyphus. Here's hoping a little novelty goes a long way in this eternal repetition.
Damn it. I want to click the button before it vanishes.
Look at that! Sisyphus is switched
Whoa,
up his
he's got a
head.
cro-
You're not
No!
Poor Sisyphus. As if his task wasn't hard enough already. Now, because of your click, he's got to face that uphill battle bareheaded. Watch where you're clicking
No.
next time.
I'm sorry, Sisyphus. I was just trying to shine your crown. Damn it. I'll get it eventually. You poop on your head. Let me get that for you.
No, not again. There goes his hat, tumbling down just like that boulder.
That wasn't a hat.
Sisyphus
Somebody,
really couldn't
a
think of
bird shat on him.
challenge. Try to keep the hats on his head next time, will you? As the
Damn
boulder
it.
rolls back to the base, Sisyphus watches his fleeting progress vanish.
Hey, yo.
Destined to begin anew.
Nice hat, buddy.
Sigh. He squares his shoulders for another ascent. Each step as inevitable as the last. There
Damn it.
lies the cycle. Unending and relentless.
Over again.
A testament to his eternal task.
Hatsune Miku! I can't believe it, guys. Hatsune Miku is pushing the boulder.
Once again, the boulder betrays Sisyphus's efforts, rolling down the slope to its starting
A
point.
plunger.
Undeterred, Sisyphus returns to the base, his resolve as unyielding as the stone he pushes.
I will get it. It's gotta be clickable. You have a boulder on your head? Hold on, let me get that for
Again
you.
with the hat knocking.
That wasn't a hat, that was
Sisyphus
a
has enough on
boulder.
his plate without you adding a breeze to his scalp. Let's
Hey,
try to
I
keep
would
the
like a
accessories
breeze
in
on my
place
scalp,
next
okay?
round, okay?
I would like a breeze on my scalp while trying to push a giant ass boulder uphill.
And down rolls the boulder. Yet Sisyphus meets it with a knowing smile. Ready
Hey,
to
yo,
march
sick hair, my guy.
All right. It's
Okay, I didn't
usually
even
knocking
try it
off
that time.
hats is just part of the game for you now. If that's the excitement you're looking for, I suppose it's time to shuffle the deck a bit.
I
have
wasn't
prepared
trying, I'm
something
sorry.
Take a look.
I did that one by accident. Huh? You got the... Y'all can't see it, but I just got a Steam achievement. Called it Getting Over It. I got the permission, yes, really. I am now playing Getting Over It with Sisyphus. What the hell is this? What the fuck? Ain't no way. No. Nope.
Congratulations.
Oh,
You
I got over it. Let's go.
I must say, your persistence is almost as stubborn as that boulder. I hope you enjoyed the novelty. And now, let's get back to pushing that rock, shall we?
Hell yeah. I didn't think I'd get to play Getting Over It with Getting Over It with Sisyphus. Oh, come on. My mouse was there.
Wow, more than 10 pushes. You've
Yeah.
actually unlocked all the achievements there are in this relentless endeavor.
No, I need to see all the hats now.
Still pushing.
Yes, I need to see all the hats. He's Chainsaw Man.
Sisyphus, you after all. Finding joy in the challenge. Have fun with the bowl. I'll be waiting for you in the next thought experiment.
Listen, man. I want to see all the hats. One of them's got to be Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, we got Chainsaw Man in here. His head isn't a bird feeder. Please help him. You know, I'll free him from the bird feeder. Oh, he's going to heaven. You know, the boulder crushed him and he died. This is his heaven. He just really wanted to push that boulder for all eternity. He actually secretly loves this. Oh, what do you got going on there, buddy? An interesting hat there. Hey. He's a clown. Just like me for continuing this. No, I wasn't trying to knock off your clown hat. I freed you. You're not a clown, Sisyphus. You're doing God's work. He graduated! Let's go! I'm so proud of you, Sisyphus. Sisyphus walked to the stage. I can't believe Sisyphus got his diploma. That's crazy. Oh, and we're back to the same hat. Damn it, there's no Sonic hat. You know what, Sisyphus, for old time's sake. Alrighty. I think that's gonna do it for now. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll get back to this eventually at some point. This is great. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I will see you later in a while. Bye. I failed right at the end. God damn it. You know what? Just like Sisyphus, we're gonna try again until we get it right. And I will see you later in a while. Alligator crocodile. Bye. Oh, well, that didn't take too long.